that we have first poem called On Another's Sorrow. This is written by William Blake. Before we going to start this poem, we must focus on the title of the poem On Another's Sorrow. This is very important point for human being. If we are human being, then we are living in the society. As you know, human beings are a social animals. That's why they are living in together in society. So if we look at this particular title, let us see On Another Sorrow. This is very fundamental things of our life, that is we can be understood the sorrow of another. That is what the message he wants to give from his poem. Let's see about the author. William Blake, who born in 1757 and died in 1827. He was an English poet, painter and engraver. He was an English poet, painter, and engraver. His poetry was published in an unusual manner. He personally he personally manufactured every copy. The verses were individually cut into copper plates and carried watercolor illustrations alongside. The purpose of his art was primarily didactic, that is, to learn them or learn to others. He hoped to free humans from the shackles of convention and tradition, but his mystical tone and revolutionary attitude were out of step with the times. Thus, it was not until the mid 19th century that his social and political philosophy was appreciated. His first publication of poetry was poetical. His first publication of poetry was Poetical Sketches, 1783. Remember, his first publication of poetry was Poetical Sketches, 1783. It was followed by Songs of Innocence, 1789. Songs of Innocence was written in 1789 and Songs of Experience, 1794, his best known works. This will be asked for an objective questions. This is all about. Let's see about the poem. The following poem was published in Songs of Innocence. According to Blake, the expression of human sympathy is a reflection of God's compassion for his creation. I'll repeat. The following poem was published in Songs of Innocence. This poem was published in Songs of Innocence. According to Blake, the expression of human sympathy is a reflection of God's compassion for his creation. Sympathy for another being in a pain is a laudable trait. No suffering creature is entirely alone. God is always present by its side. Such tender concern may not immediately remove the cause of human misery, but it does make suffering endurable. Before going to start the poem, here are some questions for you as well as us. Let's see. Find out meanings of sympathy and empathy as given in a good dictionary. How are they different? Sympathy means to feel for others. Empathy, it is whatever someone has got. Sadness, their feelings, expression can be feel by own self, that is empathy. Sympathy, just we will think that person should be helped by someone else, that is sympathy. But empathy, the person will go and feel the problems and he will try to solve it. Let's see another question. In what cases is it essential or better to be sympathetic? In what cases is it essential or better to be empathetic? Describe an instance when someone's sympathetic attitude towards you helped you and made you feel better. That is very important. For example, if you are on the way beside the temple and there are number of beggars. They are demanding money and food. Just we feel as a sympathetic. We must give a little bit food or whatever we have with us. But someone is feels hungry or thirsty and you have got an idea about the person's problem and his distraction or any other, then you will discuss with them and you will solve the problem. That is your empathetic sense. That's all the things about it. Let's see the poem. Before we going to start the poem line by line, it is here points to ponder or it is summarization of poem. Let's see. One of the most important aspects of human social life is to have someone to share your feelings and opinions with. This is very important point he discusses in his poem, that is we need someone to express our inner thoughts, to feel or to express our inner thoughts. It is very important, otherwise it will be explored. That's why here he pointed out one of the most important aspects of human social life is to have someone to share your feelings and opinions with. The importance of the act of sharing cannot be overstated. It builds trust and understanding among people. If someone is sharing his expression and thoughts, if another person is listening very carefully and it feels, then it will work. Otherwise, this is only the for the sake of someone is expressing his thought or his expression. So person should be become sympathetic, then it will be understood the problem and their feelings. Let's see. At times some people go about their lives building a false image of themselves and are reluctant to strike up relationships, fearing that sharing one's feelings and emotions may ruin their self image, all the things. Sometimes people are not interesting to share their thoughts and feelings as well as their happiness and sadness. They think that it will be spoil and it will be get image down and so and so. It is important to have a person to share your opinions and emotions with. It not only gives you an opportunity to express and test your perceptions, it also gives you glimpses into your own self. It means we need to look into our heart, look into our mind, and whatever we have feelings into our heart, it should be expressed with someone else. That's why here in this poem, Blake says that the God is beside with our worries and problems and sadness. So we should express our feelings through crying, laughing, it may be dancing, all the kinds of your expression. But when you are in distress or when you are in a sadness or a deep sorrow, you must express your thought to someone else. Then it will be, you will get relief. Also, being receptive to another person's problems and emotions broadens your vision and makes you a better human being. This is very essential message given by he or given by him here. Let's see, that is a being receptive to another person's problems and emotions broadens your vision and makes you a better human being. Already I have given example. I have already given example of to understand the feelings of others on his face. If someone is hungry and it indicates on her or his face, we should provide little bit for eating. But even though we are understood the feelings and expression and sadness of others, but you are rejecting, you are neglecting it, it means you are not broad visions, you have a short vision in your mind. That is all the meshes here. It is a point we have discussed.